These are some of the faces of our future, budding scientists, marketers, and product designers who are breaking ground in the world of soybeans and corn, happening right here at Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana. The Student Soybean and Corn Product Innovation Competitions are sponsored and funded by the Indiana Soybean Alliance and the Indiana Corn Marketing Council, brought to you by the Agricultural and Biological Engineering Department at Purdue.
It's very easy for them to participate and also encouraged.
Since 1994, graduate and undergraduate students from almost any major, from engineering to liberal arts, or from management to agriculture, team up with other contest participants. Together, they learn the steps involved in the creation of a new commercialized product made from soybeans and corn. These never-before-seen environmentally safe products must be economically and technically feasible and novel in their applications, invented by student competitors each fall. First-place teams in each category, soybeans and corn, are awarded for their top-notch performances at a banquet held in Indianapolis, where winners are announced the following spring. How does up to $20,000 sound to you? Second-place winners are compensated for their hard work as well, plus runners-up whose products don't place in the competition do walk away with some kind of prize, which might even land you a new laptop just by finishing. So, if you can create a product that demonstrates the many benefits of soybeans and corn, there may be a prize waiting for you. Purdue students have yielded winning products such as Nature's Silk, a soft toilet paper made from corn, as well as an eco-disc especially designed for target practice. And then there were Soy Tabs.
Soy Tabs is a pharmaceutical tablet, very similar to Tylenol, and it uses soy concentrate as an excipient. A lot of tablets, they can't just compact the active ingredient, which is acetaminophen. They can't just make a tablet out of that. They have to add what is called excipients to the active ingredient just to help it bind together. And so excipients such as microcrystalline cellulose, lactose, different ingredients like that are used to help bind the material together and form tablets.
And this team couldn't be more elated by the outcome of their results.
So what are you going to do with your award?
We're going to Disney World!
We actually probably aren't really going on a trip to Disney World, but we just thought that was a fun little way of answering that question. I know for me, a lot of the money will be used for going towards new apartment and just living situations for as I start my new job and move away from college. And I think that a lot of that is going to apply to all of us, really just using the money for where we are in our lives right now.
Corn was added to the Product Innovation Competition in 2009 and has certainly found its place in the hands of ambitious student innovators. Some of these products have ranged from melt-away cupcake liners to a TerraMat cork that placed in both soybean and corn categories. And flooring tiles, appropriately named Impact Flooring, also made quite an impact on judges and spectators alike.
When we started out with the idea, we essentially were told that we were going to use polylactic acid, which is a corn derivative plastic, and we were going to make a novel product out of it. And we had heard about certain types of coatings and possibilities of using hardwood, so we decided to make a small apparatus. It's literally just a small tray that we melted our plastic in. We got it hot enough to where it was easy to dip samples, and then the plastic would adhere to them. And then we made a small press with a metal sheet and large amounts of weight, and you just apply a lot of pressure really fast before the plastic cools, and then when it hardens, you get a nice thin sheet of plastic on your hardwood surface, and it turns out to be impact and scratch resistant in the process.
Both soybean and corn product winners admit they may have been surprised, but hand it to the perseverance that paid off in a very big way.
We've received several calls from large corporations.
My employer definitely, they really like seeing that I've won a contest like that.
Not only did you win, but you did it in your spare time, so I think that's always good.
The annual awards banquet in Indianapolis is the icing on the cake each spring for the long days and nights students have spent developing their products.
The students are in such awe when they get to the banquet and they see all the products that have been invented. They're just thrilled. They're amazed to see hundreds of people cheering for them in media and video crews. It's just undescribable.
The mission of this contest to encourage Purdue University students to exercise their knowledge and skills in creating new industrial products from soybeans and corn. Alongside teams are 2 faculty advisors who look on and consult students throughout their research, invention, and marketing process. Dr. Bernie Tao, the Indiana Soybean Alliance Utilization Chair at Purdue, is excited to see student participants rise to success each year.
It's gratifying as an educator to see this because that's really why we're here. We're getting students not just to learn things out of the textbook and in class, but actually take it out into practice and create new things that have value. Because what they pick up in that process in their education is really learning how to do that, so that when they go to a company, they already have that experience, and so they know exactly what to do and what kinds of things they have to study in economics and physical properties, in the commercial value, in intellectual property and patents. They already know that, and so they can do a much better job and advance much more quickly than others.
Another student's dream of starting his very own soy business also came true, thanks to his years creating products in the competition. His company, Chicago Soy Dairy, produces soy-based marshmallows and ice cream. Just a sample of sweet success stories that are sure to happen again by the looks of these determined students. Sprouting hope from what started as a vision and taken to a level of excellency that is known throughout the world as a Purdue education, these are students who are making a difference in agriculture for the viability of Indiana farmers right here on our campus.
I don't think there are many universities that are nearly as committed to undergraduate research as Purdue is.
And now, it's your turn to make a difference. Visit the Student Soybean and Corn Product Innovation Competition's website for more information.